Peace be upon you, my dear students. Welcome to a new video lesson for grade 9. Our lesson today is module 10, that's life, and lesson 10b, grammar. Prepare your students book page 109 and your workbook page 107. And as usual, my dear students, we begin with our learning objectives. And in this lesson, we have only one objective. Students will be able to report statements. Okay, my dear students, here we have two sentences, and I'd like you to pause the video for 2 minutes and find out the differences and what's in common between these two sentences. Hello again, my dear students. In the first sentence, we have a comma and quotation marks. But in the second sentence, we don't have neither comma nor quotation marks. In the second sentence, we have that, but in the first sentence, we don't have that. Here we have I, which becomes he. Will becomes would. You becomes us, and tomorrow becomes the next day. Okay, what's in common between these two sentences? Very good, they are the same meaning. The first sentence is called direct speech, and the second sentence is called reported speech. Okay, my dear students, what's the difference between direct speech and reported speech in a statement? In direct speech, we repeat the exact words that someone said. We usually use the verb said, and the words of the speaker are put in quotation marks. Like this example, Irina said, Tina is on the phone. As you can see, here we have a comma and quotation marks, and this is the actual words or the direct speech of the speaker. What about the reported speech? In reported speech, we report the meaning of what someone said without using their exact words. We use a reporting verb, usually said or told, followed by that, which can be omitted, and the reported statement. So, this direct statement can be changed into a reported speech like this. Irina said that Tina was on the phone. Here are some changes, as you can see. In reported statement, we don't have neither comma nor quotation marks, and also we use that as an optional word, and is the present simple turns into past simple. Okay, here is a very important point in this rule. As we don't use the exact words of the person, we must be honest in reporting his speech. So, honesty is very important in using reported speech. Here are some notes we should pay attention to when we use the reporting verbs. We use said when there is no indirect object. Like this example. I'll be there, he said. He said to whom? We don't know. So we don't have here an indirect object. And this statement can be changed like this. He said that he would be there. Said remains said. It doesn't change because we don't have an indirect object. What about told? We use told when there is an indirect object. Like this sentence. I'll call you Mark, she said. Mark here is an indirect object, so this sentence can be changed like this. She told Mark she would call him. Mark here is an indirect object, so said changes into told. Also, when we change a sentence from direct to reported speech, pronouns and possessive adjectives change according to the meaning of the sentence. Also, the verb come changes to go. Look at this example. In this direct statement, we have some pronouns. How can this statement be changed into reported speech? Like this. Abdullah said that he would call me as soon as he got home. Notice, my dear student, that I becomes he, you becomes me, and I becomes he again. Okay, look at this example also. In this example also we have pronouns I and you, and we have the verb come. How can it be changed? Like this. Kelly said she would go to the shopping center with me. I becomes she, come becomes go, and you becomes me again. And now let's identify more changes with report speech. Look at this table. Here on the left, these are the tenses in direct speech. And on the right, these are the tenses in reported speech. As you can see, the present simple changes into past simple, and the present progressive changes into past progressive. The past simple changes into past perfect simple, and the present perfect simple becomes past perfect simple. Will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might, must becomes had to. And in general, the present tense change into past tense. You can review all these changes in your student book, page 125 in the grammar reference. Moreover to the changes above, there are some words also change as follows. Look at this table. In direct speech, we may have these words in the statements. These words can be changed into these words in the report speech. Of course, you can study them carefully in the grammar reference, student book, page 125. They are very important, of course. And to enhance the rule, here are some more examples. Look at this example. This is a direct statement. How can it be changed into a reported statement? Look at this sentence. Fatma said she would help me with the quiz the next day. As you can see, here we omitted the comma and the quotation marks in report speech, and I changed into she, will changed into would, you changed into me, and tomorrow changed into the next day. These are the changes we've studied right now. Okay, and look at this sentence. Direct statement also. And it can be changed like this. Tom told Bill that he was looking for a job then. As you can see, said changed into told, as we have here in direct object Bill. And we omitted the quotation marks and the comma. I changed into he. Am changed into was, the present into past. And now becomes then. And of course here we use that as an optional word. Now let's move to your student book, page 109, exercise B. Complete the sentences using reported speech. We have 5 sentences in which he wants me to report them into reported speech. Pause the video for 10 minutes, do the exercise, then come back again to check the answers. Hello again, my dear students. Let's check the answers. The first one. Lisa told me, very good, that she had felt so embarrassed the day before or the previous day. As you can see, I changed into she, and felt, which is past simple, changed into had felt, which is past perfect. And yesterday becomes the day before or the previous day. What about 2? As you can see, I becomes he, and can becomes could, you becomes him, and tomorrow becomes the next or the following day. 3. As you can see, we changed into they, have changed into had, and this becomes that. 4. As you can see also here, we changed into they, will becomes would, and next becomes the following. And in sentence 5, my becomes his, and washed, which is present simple, changed into washed, which is past simple. Now let's go to your home assignment. It will be in your workbook, page 107, exercise D. Complete the sentences using reported speech. And in this exercise we have 5 statements. I'll do the first one with you. Number 1, I have found a new job, said Bill. The right answer will be, Bill told me. And of course, said changed into told because we have here indirect object. Told me what? Very good. That I becomes he, present perfect becomes past perfect. So Bill told me that he had found a new job. Dear student, do the other four statements at your home. And let's move to your online homework. Log on to your Microsoft Teams account and do the quiz, of course, within 24 hours. Thank you very much, my dear students. Till we meet again, accept my best wishes.